story of Saint Monica, patron of mothers. The circumstance of Saint Monica's life could have made her nagging wife a bitter daughter-in-law, and a desperate parent, yet she gave way to any of these temptations. Although she was a Christian, her parents gave her in marriage to a pagan, Patricius, who lived in her hometown, Tagaste in North Africa. Patricius had some redeeming features, but he had a violent temper and was licentious. Monica also had to bear with a cantankerous mother-in-law who lived in her home. Patricius criticized his wife because of her charity and piety, but always respect her. Monica's prayers and example finally won her husband and mother-in-law to Christianity. Her husband died in 371, 1 year after his baptism. Monica had at least 3 children who survived infancy. The oldest, Augustine, is the most famous. At the time of his father's death, Augustine was 17 and a rhetoric student in Carthage. Monica was distressed to learn that her son had accepted the Manichaean heresy, all flesh is evil, and was living an immoral life. For a while, she refused to let him eat or sleep in her house. Then one night she had a vision that assured her Augustine would return to the faith. From the time on, she stayed close to her son, praying and fasting for him. In fact, she often stayed much closer than Augustine wanted. When he was 29, Augustine decided to go to Rome to take rhetoric. Monica was determined to go along. One night, he told his mother that he was going to the dock to say goodbye to a friend. Instead, he sailed for Rome. Monica was heartbroken when she learned Augustine's trick, but she followed him. She arrived in Rome only to find that he had left for Milan. All through travel was difficult. Monica pursued him to Milan. She continued her prayers for Augustine during his years of instruction. At Easter 387, Saint Ambrose baptized Augustine and several of his friends. Soon after, his party left for Africa. Although no one else was aware of it, Monica knew her life was near the end. She told Augustine, "Son, nothing in this world now affords me delight. I do not know what there it is now left for me to do or why I am still here. All my hopes in this world being now fulfilled." She became ill shortly after and suffered severely for 9 days before her death. Almost all we know about Saint Monica is in the writings of Saint Augustine, especially his Confessions.